I didn't plan to say anything that day. I didn't wake up thinking, today's the day I confront a bully from high school, but sometimes life hands you a moment and dares you not to waste it. Back in high school, I had this friend. She was quiet in that way that made teachers forget she was in the room and made bullies feel weirdly powerful around her. She didn't dress loud. She didn't talk loud. She didn't try to dominate space. She just existed, and for some reason that was enough to make her a target. There was this one girl. Every school has one. She walked like the hallway belonged to her. Loud laugh. Cutting comments. The kind of confidence that feeds on other people shrinking. And for reasons I still don't fully understand, she zeroed in on my friend. It was never dramatic enough for teachers to step in. No shoving, no screaming, just constant little jabs. Wow, you're still wearing that? You always sit alone, huh? That slow up and down look that makes you want to disappear. And the worst part? It happened in public, just quiet enough that if you called it out, you looked dramatic. I saw it happen more times than I can count. And every time I felt this tight knot in my chest, my brain would race. Should I say something? Should I jump in? Will it just make it worse for her later? So I stayed quiet, and I hated myself for it. Years passed. High school faded into that weird blur of memory where things don't hurt as sharply, or at least that's what you tell yourself. My friend and I stayed in touch. Not constantly, but enough. We grew up, got jobs, built lives. She found her footing in a way that made me quietly proud of her. Then one afternoon, we're sitting in a coffee shop. Just two adults talking about work, bills, life, all the unglamorous stuff that actually matters, and the door opens. I didn't recognize her at first. Then she laughed. Same laugh. Same tone, like nails tapping on glass. She spots my friend immediately. Her eyes light up, not with happiness, but with opportunity. She walks over, no hesitation, no self-awareness, and says loud enough for people to turn their heads. Wow. You still look the same. Always so plain. Then she looks my friend up and down, slowly, deliberately. I felt it before I thought it. That twitch behind the eye, that familiar heat crawling up my neck. It was like my body recognized the injustice before my brain caught up. My friend froze. Not dramatically, just still. I'd seen that posture before, shoulders tight, smile that isn't really a smile. The kind you wear when you're bracing for impact. And suddenly I was right back in high school, except this time I wasn't a scared kid worried about social fallout. So before I could overthink it, I spoke. Yeah, I said, calm as ice. She does look the same. Stable job? Good life? No drama? What's your situation now? Still starting problems for fun? The air changed. You know that feeling when a room goes quiet, not because it's silent, but because everyone is suddenly listening? That happened. The bully let out this awkward laugh. The kind people do when they trying to convince themselves they not embarrassed. Then she said, wow, you're being sensitive. And that's when I knew she hadn't changed at all. I leaned back slightly and said, no, if you're still picking on people as an adult, that's not confidence. That's just sad. We're trying to enjoy our coffee. You can go. No yelling, no insults. No spectacle, just truth. She opened her mouth like she wanted to fire back, then thought better of it. Her eyes flicked around the cafe. She realized she didn't have an audience on her side anymore, and she walked out, just like that. For a second, neither of us said anything. I watched my friend process what had just happened, like she wasn't sure it was real. Then she looked at me and said very quietly, thank you. I wish someone said something back then. That sentence hit harder than anything else that day. Because she was right. I wish I had too. But standing there, I realized something important. You don't always get the chance to fix the past, but sometimes life gives you a clean shot at justice anyway. And yeah, I haven't seen that bully since. Maybe destiny is doing us both a favor, because next time, someone's definitely getting cooked. Standing up for someone doesn't always look heroic in the moment. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's late. But it still matters. Because respect has no expiration date, and neither does accountability. If this story hit close to home, drop a comment and tell me, have you ever finally stood up to someone who thought they'd gotten away with it? Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this story with someone who needs the reminder. Silence, ISNT strength. Speaking up is